What's going on, people? It's your boy Taz, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Manchester Derby on Sunday, and we're going to be looking at Liverpool's demise as well as other factors. So let's start off with the Manchester Derby. It's the 185th Manchester Derby at the Etihad. Obviously, United, my team, they've been struggling over the past couple of weeks. That's four draws in a row now. Three in the league, one in Europe. The 1-1 against West Brom, the 0-0 against Sociedad, the 0-0 against Chelsea, and the 0-0 midweek against Crystal Palace, which is a real cause for concern. Obviously, we've seemed to have shored up defensively over the past couple of weeks, but I feel like our tactics in the draws have been rather negative, and I mean, I don't know what that's down to really. It might just be fatigue, maybe, or lack of ideas. I feel like Bruno Fernandes has really sort of struggled. Maybe that's down to fatigue or just lack of movement up front, maybe, or I'm not sure. I can't really put my finger on it, and I don't want to listen. I don't want to come and start blaming, the manager or the players. It's a collective thing. It's just not been good enough. If we want to finish in the top four, really and truly, we should be clear in second place, running away with it. But it seems like we've really struggled, and it's something that we really need to look at and improve on Sunday if we are to stand a chance of getting the 3 points at the Etihad, which I think seems very unlikely with the fact that City have won, I think, what's that, 27 or 28 games in a row now. I think they're 21. They're 21 games unbeaten since they last lost. We're 21, even though we're unbeaten in 21 away games. Form goes out the window in this game, and we really need to fix up. And you know, if we are to get anything on Sunday, we really need to be on our game, defend well, take our chances when they come, because City don't concede that many chances, and when they do, we've got to be clinical. That's it's as simple as that. I mean, I saw the game they played against Wolves in midweek. They were quite comfortable at 1-0. Wolves got back into the game with Cody. They got in behind City's defence a few times, but were quite wasteful. Adama Traore, Pedro Neto, just very wasteful with the opportunities that they had at 1-1. I mean, they could have made it 2-1, 3-1, and essentially maybe the game would have been over. But City never give up. They kept coming, and they managed to score three goals to just really kill the game off. And that's the team they are. I mean, even, they always seem to find a way. They've got so many players, whether it's the starting 11 or off the bench, they seem to have the quality. Pep's done a fantastic job. Obviously, they started the season struggling. The players looked disinterested. He looked disinterested, but he's really, turned the fortunes round. He signed Ruben Diaz. I mean, there was a lot of question marks over him at the start of the season, whether he was worth the money or whether he'd really improved that team. But the sort of impact that Virgil van Dijk's had on Liverpool, I feel like Ruben Diaz has had a similar sort of impact, and he's lifted everyone around him. Obviously, John Stones has come in and he's been absolutely excellent. So obviously they're attacking the midfield, and the attack speak for itself. And City are doing this, by the way, without their recognised striker, which is nothing short of remarkable. So I mean, they're looking really good at the moment. They're probably going into the game as favourites on a Sunday, but we really need to focus, concentrate, and if we are to get anything from this game, then we definitely need to improve in the final third. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. My predictions, I'll be honest with you, I think City will win quite comfortably, but either City win comfortably or we get a draw. I don't see how, with the way we've been playing, I don't see how we're going to score, but I hope the lads prove me wrong. So yeah, I'd like to move on now. Let's talk about Liverpool. Okay, Obviously, last season they were had this media loving. Klopp had this media loving, the greatest Premier League team ever. Obviously, they've what they did over the last 2 or 3 years. Got to a Champions League final, won the Champions League, and then won the Premier League. I mean, that's exceptional. I mean, I know Klopp's a good manager. He's a great manager. Though I'm not knocking him here, but it seems as if they've run out of ideas. Um, yeah, it seems like they've run out of ideas. One injury seems like one injury has made such a big impact. And I always said this: if Van Dijk gets injured, I'd like to see how they fare. And to be honest, like yeah, even when they did have Van Dijk, actually, they got beat 7-2 by Aston Villa, I think it was. And I like to just point out something. Last season, when football resumed after lockdown, obviously Liverpool were clear by God knows how many points. We all knew they were going to win it. Like let's not kid ourselves. But the run they had from post lockdown to the end of the season was quite strange in my opinion. Because I remember they lost quite a few. Well, yeah, they lost quite a few games. A City beat them 4-0. Arsenal beat them. They seemed shaky. Let's say they seemed quite shaky, and that kind of opened my eyes a little bit because you know, obviously fans play a big part in football. I'm not just saying for Liverpool. I mean, obviously for United, for Arsenal. I mean, any football team when you're playing at home, you need your fans. Your fans are essentially. I feel like with United over the last couple of weeks, the nil-nils that we've had, I don't think the fans would have accepted that, and I feel like the players. I wouldn't say they feel less pressure. I feel like it's well, yeah, in a way. Let's say they feel less pressure because the fans are always urging them on. So I feel like that's had a big. It's had a big impact on Liverpool because I mean at Anfield where they were colossal for like 68 games, and then all of a sudden Burnley come to town and Burnley are the ones to take that record away from them. And it's a strange one because I mean before they played Burnley, when United played them, obviously we had two chances with Fernandes, which was a difficult chance, but the Pogba one he should have put that away. And if he puts that away, then that's two extra points on the board for us. And I mean obviously they've lost their last 4 or 5 home games, so Burnley, Brighton, Everton and Chelsea. Sorry, yes, it's four in a row at Anfield, and they haven't scored an open play goal in 2021 at Anfield, which is strange considering last season they were just putting everyone that came to them, putting them all to the sword. Oh yeah, sorry, forgot. City beat them 4-1 as well, so that's 5 at Anfield, 5 in a row at Anfield. Actually, seems like they're really struggling, and obviously, injuries play a big part, but I'm sure all the other 19 teams in the league have had injuries at some stage. Obviously United have had Pogba injured for a few weeks, and he was a big part of our say golden period between December and January. Yeah, so obviously Arsenal had Aubameyang out, so yeah, teams have had injuries, and you just have to get on with it, I guess. But I think obviously the main cause for concern is the fact that Liverpool are not creating as many chances as they were last season. I mean, Salah's the top scorer in the league, but I mean, that doesn't really tell the story, does it? I mean, Mane and Firmino. I mean, Mane hasn't been anywhere near his level. What we've seen over the past couple of years, Firmino's been slowly slowing down. I mean, Jota's been an excellent signing for them, but obviously he's been injured. They've had 19 different centre back pairings, so I understand, but if you're going to consider yourselves as the greatest Premier League team ever, then you really, really have to, dig deep and show why you were the champions last season. And I'm not seeing any fight, any desire, anything of that sort from Liverpool. Like even the game against Chelsea the other day. I mean, Chelsea were fairly comfortable. I mean, it was a great, tactical masterclass from Tuchel. But yeah, Liverpool seem as if they've run out of ideas, and maybe they do need an overhaul in the summer, and they really, really need to, get players in. Maybe look at the midfield again. Get rid of a few, bring in a few. Maybe he might have to dismantle that front three. Free up some funds for other players to come into the squad. I mean, Liverpool, when the players are fit, starting 11 as good as anyone in the league and maybe in Europe. But as a squad, I don't think they have that squad depth compared to what Man City have. All the top teams have actually. So I think it's a real cause for concern for Liverpool fans at the moment. Um, I mean, they might not even make the Champions League, so they have to put their hats. They have to put their hats in the Champions League basket and hope for the best. But I don't think they'll win the Champions League, to be honest. I think PSG and Bayern Munich are the favourites to win the Champions League this season. So yeah, Klopp's got a lot of work to do. I just want to also touch on a big game in the Bundesliga today. Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund. Lewandowski versus Haaland. You know, Lewandowski, what he's done over the last couple of years has been nothing short of remarkable, and I think last year he won the best player. Well, yeah, he should have won the best player in the world. The award for, sorry, the Ballon d'Or, because he deserved it. I mean, he was phenomenal, and a key part to why Bayern Munich won the Champions League. On the other hand, you got Erling Haaland, who's been a revelation this season for Borussia Dortmund, scoring goals. He looks like a real talent. He's linked around. He's linked with a lot of clubs. You know, your Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, Liverpool, United, Juventus. So rightly so. He's an excellent talent. Great goal scorer. So it's going to be a good game, I reckon. It's going to be a good game. But I think Bayern will just edge it. The fact that Jadon Sancho is obviously not available for Borussia Dortmund, who's also turned his form around after a shaky start, after the summer he's had with all the speculation linking him with a move to United. He's really knuckled down and found his form. So yeah, fair play to him. But yeah, I think Bayern may just have too much. So yeah, I mean, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment and subscribe.